get waders in Gore-Tex, but these are neoprene. They keep you warmer for longer. So if you tend to get cold a lot, these are the waders for you.
They're quite snug.
They're snug. They make you look good. And then your vest or this pack that I use kind of more of a minimalistic approach. A pack with all my gear in it, so my tippet, my gink, my flies, and leaders, all those kind of things I'm going to need. Little nippers, and the back, you can have water and stuff for the day if you're doing some hiking and all of that. And then we've got a little cute little hanky here that we use to actually keep us warm if we're cold, or to keep us cold if we're warm. You can dip it in the water, you can tie it around your hair, you can put it up over your face if there's a huge hatch going on. So, and then of course a cute hat and polarized sunglasses, which we're not wearing this morning.
Okay, but we do need sunglasses a little bit later today. It was dark out earlier. Didn't need to wear the sunglasses early this morning. Linda is looking fabulous here, one of the real hookers in the club here, and actually we'll pull Linda out. Come on over, Linda, and find out how cold that water is. We're going to be waiting in there a little bit later. What is it? Where's your favorite place to fish? What kind of fish would you catch here?
Here in the bow we have trout, and we have a vast variety of things. Actually, this is called a blue ribbon water, so it's stellar, and people from all over the world, Jill, come here to fish, and it's literally runs through our city, so it's just fantastic that we have something so close. After work you can just hop out with a girlfriend, go to the river, and have a good time.
Beautiful. And how is the water, Linda? Is it cold in there?
It's a little cool, not bad if you're dressed for it.
Yeah, a little chilly, not a bad way to start the morning. How long have you been fishing?
About 3 years.
Yeah, and what do you love most about it?
Just the beauty of it, and you know, the peacefulness, and it's just very relaxing, and
very relaxing.
What got me into it.
Yes, you can kind of get in the zone, the tranquil zone. I'm going to wade in here, test out the waters. Still ahead on Breakfast Television. Stay with us after the break. We're going to find out how long the sunshine is going to last. Woo, it's slippery here. Plus your last look at traffic still ahead.
A couple decades for me.
Right? It's been a while for me too. So we went to Cosmo, and it had ideas for non-bar places to meet people.
Yes, and some great suggestions for women and for men, but this is the one that stood out for me.
I think they're moronic suggestions.
I like this one.
All right.
At a grocery store, ask him to reach something on the top shelf for you, saying, I need some help here, I'm vertically challenged. Hog the aisle when you see him coming by parking your cart sideways so he has to talk to you.
Do you think that'll work?
I think the grocery store is a great place to meet someone.
I heard some grocery stores have singles nights.
I do not know this.
Yes, well, that's what I've heard. How about this one? So hand him a newspaper, this is according to Cosmo, hand him a newspaper and say, here, you look bored. And then if he protests, say, don't worry, tomorrow the paper's on you.
Because then he has to look for you tomorrow to get you a paper. See, you're connecting things. The link is begun. The gym one, I think, might be a bit of a stretch. Pick a muscle on his body, point and say, what is the name of that muscle? Is that your trapezoid? I'm just asking because I'm working on mine, and yours is so defined.
Are you serious? Jill Belland, I don't want to say Jill single, because she's just an expert in all things relationship, is what we're saying. Any of these grab you, the grocery store, the bus, or in the gym?
I am an expert in the single realm. I do like the grocery store, but there's a flaw in that, because as a single, you don't shop with a cart, you shop with a basket. You're not buying a cart. See, flaws, Cosmo. These are flaws.
So, but what if you were like buying bulk and you needed a cart?
Good point.
Because you got to stop them somehow, right?
If you're single, you're probably not buying bulk. Then you got to go through all of that food.
And I don't want to say that Blythe and I have ever had this battle royale at the front of the grocery store, but I get a cart no matter what. Even if we're going in for one thing of dental floss, I always get a cart because it doesn't matter. We always think of something else, and then I'm the guy holding the 250-pound basket.
Right. Okay. True enough. True enough. A cart could be maybe I need to start shopping with a cart and use the strategy. But yes, happy National Singles Week. Fishing apparently is a good way to hook the guys in. Reel them in.
Okay, here's another Cosmo one, which I also think stupid. Ready?
Okay.
On the street. This says trip. Corny, yes, but if he's a gentleman, he'll stop and help you to your feet.
Trip and fall?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not humiliating in the least.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
And then this is, but this is their touch, say, extra credit if you can say, so this is what a knight in shining armor looks like.
Oh, as you look up into his eyes.
And again, Cosmo comes forward with the realistic situations. I would say that, when it comes to pick up lines, though,
Yeah.
a great one
Yes?
is, can I buy a drink for you and your girlfriends? I have to say, I know these are like non-club scenarios, but
Yes.
if you are in the club, you know the way to get to the girl. You got to get through the girlfriends
The
too.
girls.
Smart.
Include the group.
You
That's
heard
my
it from
tip.
Jill Belland. All
On
right, Jill.
National Singles Week. There you go. And I'm getting tangled here. Clearly, I'm an expert.
Okay, you just keep fishing away.
Yeah, we will keep fishing away, and still ahead here on Breakfast Television, we're going to be talking about how to tie a fly. That's going to be the skill. Still ahead, guys.
It's going to be very exciting for them, isn't it? It makes me laugh.
There's a lot of line and stuff that's involved in all that.
Wait.
Fly for a white guy.
Up to 9:23 on your Tuesday morning, 11 up to 28 this afternoon.
And Jill, I just think it's such a beautiful day. It's
Yeah.
the river is gorgeous, and she's out there, and I think doing fine work.
Oh, it is absolutely beautiful out here. Great day to go fishing, and we've been learning the art of fly fishing here this morning with the Real Hookers Club. It's actually a fly fishing club for women, and Anita is helping me here. So we've been casting, we've done some accuracy, we've laid the foundation.
Yes.
I'm ready to tie a fly on. What kind of fly do I have here?
That is called a woolly bugger.
Now, I picked the woolly bugger because I thought he looked pretty. So would this insect exist here in
Actually, it
Calgary?
would, and it would resemble just a small little fish.
Okay.
Yep. So we're gonna use a clinch knot, Jill, and we're gonna put it through the eye of the hook.
Okay.
Do
So I
that.
want to lace this through.
I'm gonna hold on to your rod, just to make it easier on you. Okay.
And I'll just get you to hold that up
Okay.
there so I can use both hands. Terrific, thank
All right.
you.
And then you're going to take that tag end and you're gonna wrap it around the line.
Tricky part is not hooking your own finger.
Yeah.
And I wrap this how many times?
Well, let's do it 3 times for now. Usually you would do it about 5 times. Let's just go around 3 times, 2, and 1 more. And bring that tag end up through the hole you made by the eye. Grab onto that, lick onto your line, create less friction, pull down.
Okay.
Tighten up that knot as hard as you can. Use your nails if you can, just to cinch it right up to the
See,
eye.
this is where
There we
nails
go.
come in handy.
You've done it.
There we go.
You're amazing.
And then we just clip off this end.
Trim that tag end off with your nippers.
So we were doing some false casting on the river there before the break. Does the line feel different once you have this on there?
It does. Now there's different flies that are different sizes, different weights, so it's going to feel different every time you have maybe a streamer or a nymph. It might feel different if you have 2 flies on there. It may even feel like there's nothing on there if you're casting a dry fly. So there's lots of stuff we can put on this line, and it feels different with the amount of stuff we have on.
Okay, I'm going to trade tools with you here, and we're going to go through some entomology.
All right.
There's actually quite a bit to know. You need to read the river. You need to know the species of bugs and what the fish like to eat.
That's the wonderful thing. It intensifies the moments that you're by the river. You look at the river. I mean, you can see we're standing beside a beautiful run here. And you want to pay attention to reading the water. You want to pay attention to what the weather is doing, what the animals are doing, what the insect life by the river here is doing. And then you want to do things like matching the hatch. So what I would normally do when I came up to the river is I would sign it. So I would shuffle the water around, and I have a little net that I scoop up bugs with, and I just try and see what the insects are doing wherever I am. And we have 3 different varieties of insects. We have just main species I'm going to talk about: caddis, stoneflies, and mayflies. We have dragonflies, beetles, there's all kinds of terrestrials and so forth, grasshoppers, and you name it. But for all intents and purposes, what we do is we try and